Hello everybody, it's your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. It is Black Friday for the year. We are looking at, mic speaking a little bit, need to fix that. We are looking at November 29th, day after Thanksgiving for those that celebrate it. It always isn't much but just special food for my family or so. But I hope everybody's chilling out, of course. We're going to be chilling ourselves, of course, with Kubinashi Recollection. I'm trying to make sure that my mic doesn't peak because I keep hitting it without meaning to. So, my apologies there, But yeah, I haven't played this game in 20 days, it said. So, let's get back to it. Let's have some fun. I have a few worlds left. Now, there's a downside. I don't have Flanny with me because her bat seating... Well, I say bat seating. I did ask for her help. So, it very much so did help me then. And I probably would need it. Okay, I have 3 more worlds to go through, at least from the world map, it seems. So, let's see what we can or can't do. I think we did a shining... I think we did a thing in Shining Needle Castle. We did 2. We did 2 things. So, let's see here. Mochi blocks your face to be hit from below to make them bigger. Huh? Oh, like I need to jump on it. Scene. What happens if you hit a blast switch when they're sitting on the spike bed? I didn't have to see about that. Let's experiment. I remember this a little bit. The blast switch flips over the spike beds. Yep. But if there's something on the blast switch, it just jumps. I suppose it can be useful in that case then for, say if I put a head on the switch, if I put a head underneath the key right there, then I'd be able to actually get the key with the head that I used. Considering how I'm not going to be going myself over that, in that case. So let's look over the level real quick then. So I need to find a way. So the main thing is, it is non-negotiable that I probably have to hit the red switch. Does keeping the red switch on do anything for me? Not necessarily. Getting a yellow key means I have to send a head up there for the puzzle piece. And then afterwards, not too much more. I have to get both keys that Mochi blocks one way or another. Okay, first and foremost, let's just walk around and see what I can't do, puzzle-wise. So, I can get back up and around. If I jump on this Mochi block, I can't get the head. If I jump like this or so, unless there's like a jump tech that I can do like that or so to get to it, I'm not necessarily going to be able to get around to that head, necessarily. Chances are what I need to do is keep finagling ways to jump around. Which means I'm going to have to be spending heads constantly one way or another. I only have 3 heads. I need to activate the Mochi block without a doubt there, though. So, the next solution that comes to my mind... Actually, if I try to toss a head onto the Mochi block, then I'm not going to make any progress in that case, then. The idea could be I could try to springboard off of that Mochi block one way or another, but I don't see it immediately. So let's go back to the drawing board real quick. At most, I'm just going to need 1 head. Right here to be used. Good. Now, next idea, of course, is activate the red switch, put this head right here, and then I need to grab one of these boys to hit the black switch. Then I get red key. Lovely. And I can get my head back. Okay. So that's part 1 of puzzling done. I don't have any more heads to throw though, so that could be a wrench. But let's keep moving forwards with this idea here at the moment. If I drop down here, I can get the red key, of course, but then it doesn't really offer me to do much more. I can sneak around like that, though. And then I need to use a head to hit the mochi block. So I can use the one I just gained, hit the mochi block, expand it, so that way I can walk over and grab the blue key. I was about to say, why am I not getting it? I actually had cut the blue key, you idiot. Okay, next thing. If I want to, I could just run across with the one head. In that case then, and of course, I would just clear the level at that point, right? Yes, it would. So then the real puzzle comes down to how I'm going to get that puzzle piece. Meaning I have to be able to carry ahead, and I really reached the point of no return now. So the solution... is a solution here. First and foremost, why is there blue plots there? It's not pointing to anything necessarily, nor is there a way around. Is that just kind of like an afterthought? Either way, we cleared the level, so let's just go ahead, put that on our docket, and then let's come back to see if we can't get the puzzle piece. So same ideas right now to begin with. One, two. Oh, I need to use 3. Oopsie. To hit the mochi block. 1, 2, 3. Put you right there to get the red key. I need to get number 1 badge. There we go. Obtained. I need to hit it twice. Oops. So then, I need to be able to bring a head over, one way or another here. First and foremost, red key obtained. Oh! He hit the spikes! Really? I'm going through the motions again, though, is the main thing. I forgot to also hit that. One mochi block. Fact is, I'm going to have to use all of the heads just as standing platforms. So let's just keep going with this initial idea, and let's play off of it. Let's think. Once I get the 4th head, I'll still have the 1, 2, 3 heads in their original positions. The next best idea would be if there's a way for me to necessarily grab a head while it's bouncing in the air. There's a reason why it's a spiked platform on this side here. Or there's gotta be a reason why it's a spiked platform right then and there. Is my main... darn it. Is my main thought process. Besides just, you know, having to be careful with your platforming. That means there has to be a way for me to access that little area when it comes to it. I can still pick up a head from this end, but it's not like I can bounce on a head and pick it up still. Unless that's just there to troll me, of course. So... I'm always moving ahead there, just about. It's not like I can really boost over from one side to the other. No, I can boost over, but then that still is the problem if I'd have to reach the top platform anyway, which takes a head bounce to get up there. So that's not the solution to get the piece. At least it's not the most elegant slash obvious solution. I'm clearly missing something here. The fact is, I need to actually get myself up in the right position to set up without killing myself, is the main thing. If I set it up like this... I don't think I'm really helping my case much. Actually, it is helping my case, right? Because if I have it set up like this, I could just jump to that head length basically, is what I was trying to do. I need to demonstrate this for myself. So if I have a head set up, like, on the middle of the platform like this or so, not enough distance yet. I need to set you up, like, a third of the platforms away. So I need to demonstrate that I can bounce far enough when the platforms are up like that. That way I can't... That way I'll be able to reach... No, that way I can pick up the head on the second platform and just carry it over casually. That's the main crux of the puzzle, I feel, in my opinion. I think that's the puzzle. I think that's what the puzzle is asking out of me here. To be able to preserve a head and bounce over. Fortunately, I suck at puzzle platforming, and this is costing me a lot of time. Not enough, not enough. Bouncing below, I'm just gonna hit the spike. And that is definitely not enough. So maybe at like the 4th spike is sweet spot range. That seems like a far ass to cruisy, but okay, between 3rd and 4th spike, maybe that's a sweet spot. Maybe that's a sweet spot I am being asked about here. Is that a little too far? That seems a little bit too far. Come on, Bundy. Look at me here. Okay, between 3rd and 4th spike. Okay. Am I delusional? Or is this a good train of thought to be going onwards on? Because I feel like that's an idea I could work with, but of course, you know, with my shoddy execution, I'm really not making much forward progress on it here. I feel like that's the idea I could really be going on to an extent here. Because there's only 2 black switches to hit. It's not like I'm really going to be hitting this switch on the far side. Because the fact is, it's not making me any progress one way or another. Think, Cruzy, think. So you have to carry 2 heads over. You need to be able to have a head. You need to be able to actually have a head actually land up there. No, there is another switch to hit. But I'm already at the point of no return if I get the blue key at that point then, so it's kind of useless, ain't it? For me to try to stutter it around. I also just didn't do anything right there. Oh my goodness. I'm not doing good. I'm gonna figure that solution out maybe with Flaney sometime. Let's just keep moving on. I've wasted enough time on it. So you get a spring and a head refunded back if you shoot a head that way then. We have yellow spring. You need to be able to get down here one way or another. The puzzle piece over here, I'm guessing? No, it's just no man's land? What the heck is this? The heck? Okay, let's piece this together. Let's think about this. What does hitting the mochi block do for me? It gets me a platform up to an extent, I suppose. But what does that really do for me? It's not like I'm actually... I can get a spring? But I really don't know what I'm getting out of that. Okay, first and foremost, this is an absolutely bumping track. Second off, if I go up here, I shoot a head up. That will get me a spring, but then I'm soft locked in here, because I can't drop. Plus, also didn't get me the head, which is the main thing that I need. But what I do need is a head to enable the bots. Ah, gotcha. So then, that opens up a way to get down for the blue key, but I'm sacrificing a head to do so. It might be necessary though. So let's just go ahead and do so, just for experimentation's sake. Then, that means I get to spend a blue key to get into here. Once I toss this blue key, I need to move with my head. I spend a yellow to get to the top right, blue, green, so I get 2 of each color. The main problem though is, if I'm spending a yellow to get into this little maze here first and foremost, without a doubt, at that point. So then, I need to exit this maze with a blue and a green. Otherwise, the puzzles fail. So I need to spend 2 yellows, a blue, and a green. At the very most. Spend a yellow to get up, spend the blue forwards. I need to run back, hit the green on that left side, like on this top left here, if possible then. Let's try this out. Oh, I didn't jump in time. I fucked it up. Well, execution's off, but idea is there. Okay, idea is there. I understand what it is asking out of me. Let's see here. Especially don't matter where they are at the moment, so let's not mind that. Main thing is jump. Jump for the yellow key first. Ah! I need to be on the right side for it. That is not the right side at all. Good. Blue key obtained. Go, Cruzy. Good. Very good, Cruzy. Alright. You've made your way down. You've gotten through that little locked room setup. Now, are these all just the same red switch, is the question then. In that case then, what is exactly the point of them? I would assume that they're the same, but I need to have my lords through. I mean, assumingly. So why is there so many of them? That's what I need to figure out. It is just kind of turning things on and off. I have to activate it, of course. The blue switch on the farthest end of the spectrum here, though, it allows me to get this big spring. Let's just go with this idea. And then I can also go down. Also, I'm getting a lot of DMs real quick, so let me mute this real quick. Okay, we're good. Main thing is, I got another head. And I can bring the next one up. So let's go ahead and do so. Is it asking me? I have to get that spring one way or another, is the main thing here. Is the game asking? Oh my goodness, I feel like I almost lost my soul there. A little bit. If I activate the red switch, it's not necessarily a way for me to get back up and around now, is there? How the f am I going to get... I'm guessing it's asking me to get the spring, bounce up, and shoot ahead. I still have one in my inventory then, and I also have a potential one to get up there. Question is, what the heck am I supposed to do in this case? I can get the switch, I can get that spring to an extent. still have 2 heads to really use. Okay, let's just shoot it, just to get the spring. Main thing is, I need to get the spring first. It's cruisy braining time, yup, and I don't have plenty to bail me out this time. This is all me, baby, all me for these inner thoughts. Okay, I have 3 heads on the drown. But I just need the spring to get up here. If I hit the mochi block, I'm supposing that would be my avenue up to get the extra head. But I need the blue to, well, I don't necessarily need the blue to be enabled. Do I? I need a spring in this equation, don't I? Dude, I am so lost in the sauce trying to think about things. Fact is, let's just clear the level. I have no idea how I get that puzzle piece, dude. What the heck? I am so confused and lost. But quite frankly, at the same time too, I'm also like, I'll figure it out if I have Flaney to help me. Or maybe I'll call up Kappa and see exactly what's going on at that time then. Because I'm just kind of like, huh. Either way, we'll go on. But something's not clicking with the mochi bots. I say it's mochi bots. Two big springs there. I can activate red and blue switches at any time that I want. And I only have 2 heads, really. Where is my objective? I'm guessing it's all the way up. There's a spring up there. Puzzle piece and a head. I need keys. So I can activate red and blue whenever I want. Almost. But I need to activate mochi blocks to get them safely there. Because if I stand on those tiles, then they are donezo, of course. And then they're done and dusted. I can hit... First and foremost, let's just go ahead, get a red key. Get a blue key without trying to waste that, at least. Okay, it's fine. Well, let's experiment a little bit. If I jump on a switch, can I hit... I can just hit the block switch on its own. Okay, no fault, no foul. Fact is, I still only have 2 heads to play with. Is the main concern that I have. I won't be able to cheese a key one way or another, unfortunately, out of there. A head doesn't burn. Can I just jump, please? Thank you, game. Get the red key first and foremost. The red key's not going to be used anywhere else, I don't think. No. What is the main thing I need? I need to activate red first, I feel. I can activate either of them anytime. The fact is I need to hit the mochi blocks one way or another. Red can be activated anytime then, in that case. So this has dropped both of the crystals. I need to activate a mochi block for either of them, basically. Then, of course, the main concern is how am I getting back up? I think the idea that it's asking out of me here is to go ahead, burn ahead to get up and around here one way. I think. I actually might have overcooked things a little bit here. No, I did not. Okay, we're good. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Activated. Wonderful, Cruzy. I didn't mean to hit that! Because the next idea is I need to prop this mochi block up. No! Okay. Retry then. I have an idea though. I have the idea for the play of the game. First and foremost, deactivate both switches. Go ahead and hit, prop you up. Then, as before, use one head. Use head number 2 and move. Okay, we're good. I think I need to grab my other head first, because it's not in use at all, and the fact is I didn't accidentally activate the mochi, which is big. Now I can activate this mochi. Get down here. Use the head to boost on over. Okay, if it just gets crazy, if you get to the other side, it's not like the head's really gonna impede how well you can push the block at that point then, right? So you should be fine. Stop worrying so much about it. You're good. Okay, both of them are down. We are happy about this. We like this arrangement. One head. Go. Activate Mochi. Jump over. Go! Okay. Phase 2. Where do we go from here? Okay. Well, the fact is I've activated both, which means barricades are gone. What does that earn me? Jack at the moment here. I can keep activating, so that's deactivating the switches, but I just need all of those keys is the main thing here. I still need to get a blue key one way or another, which I feel is doable. But I always have the big springs, and if I didn't hit the mochi block by accident, I would be in a much finer position, but we're also still good. Okay, I can also get a spring, which is actually pretty decently nice. That actually is everything if I wanted to at that rate. So then, next puzzle would be getting the puzzle piece then. Oh, I also need a head. Oh wait, I didn't just grab one head. Okay, we're fine. So I can keep boosting around like this or so. But then, it really begs the question. Oh, you wonderful idiot, Cruzy. If I wanted to get the puzzle piece then, I need to have a spring to get, I need to use the spring to get all the way up to the top there. Can I squeeze through here? No, I cannot. I'd have to use the spring to boost up to this platform, have a head to get up there, then do a jump test where when I hit the switch, the head bounces up and I bounce up to the puzzle piece then. I can't believe I didn't die from doing that. So I see the solution to do that. Right, it's fine to activate the one mochi. 2 mochi would make it straight across to walk, but I just can't have the spring in this position. And I did kind of soft lock the spring down there then. Okay. The idea is there. I legitimately do think I've just locked the spring in though. I don't think I'm ever getting that spring back. I think I am feasibly very stuck. Okay, I'm gonna give it one more jump, but otherwise I'm just gonna complete the level, get the story cutscene, and then we'll try again. For the puzzle piece. I'm being so cowardly because I don't want to drift into the spikes, but I'm also more than willing to reset because I know the execution that I need for this. Oh, I got it! I got it. Okay. First and foremost, because we actually did get the spring, activate this block. Because I know I can get away with it. I just can't activate this one mochi right here. Then get this headband. One, two, three. Beautiful. Oh, that is... that is absolutely a stream lowlight for me. That... oh my goodness gracious. I'm so disappointed in myself. I want to kick myself so badly. That is such a travesty of a moment. Holy crap, dude. I have no words, but just sheer utter amazement that I was able to screw things up that badly. Wow, Cruzy, you really outdone yourself for how badly you can screw up a puzzle game. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't activate that bottom, the bottom mochi, because that is gonna keep screwing up your ability to move around and do the puzzles. Grab the key. I can actually bring head number 2 up. I need to activate this mochi. Good. I can activate the 2 mochis on the... I'm sorry. I can activate the mochi on the left there. The middle, not yet. Not until I actually just grab the spring off of it, though. Once I've grabbed the spring, then it's all fair. I can do what I want at that point, then. Okay, we are good. We are good. It is A-okay at the moment here. Go ahead, grab that. Get our head. So it is... Alright, so I did that on purpose just to test it out that time. It is not safe to make that maneuver there. But I want to try it when the spikes are flipped the other way. Maybe that's a much safer, more conducive environment for me to actually make that little, like, spring tech jump that I'm trying to do here. I might be overcooking it a little bit, I'm gonna be real, but I think I actually have a line. I know how to at least get up to the closest that I can to the puzzle piece, which is much better than I've been able to in my other past attempts. So let me cook here, people. Let me cook. Or forever hold your peace at laughing at me for how badly I am overcooking things. Grab the blue. Grab our extra head here. Lovely. Oh, I didn't hit red. Oops. Ah! Okay, it's not the end of the world to hit that one. It is actually not the end of the world. In fact, it mildly benefits me. Instead of having to go back and forth, I just go ahead and put the spring up. I'll go ahead and put the spring up, and then I'll just bounce on the corner upwards again. Good. Good Cruzy, good Cruzy, good Cruzy. I could activate this one too, actually. Since I already got the bottom red, I don't have to worry about it, so let's go back up. Get yellow. Technically, there's a safe way around if I don't hit blue, right? The safer way. I am holding my breath because I am scared. But then that still doesn't solve the problem of I had to use a head to get up here. And I don't have my spring. Okay, let's do head tech. Nope, doesn't work. I thought I'd be able to get a bounce one way or another. Cruzy. That just goes all the way up either way, so it doesn't benefit me at all one way or another to try to preserve a head either way. To try to preserve the dignity state of the head, I suppose. I also might have boosted you up a little bit too far, but it's fine. Snapped in place. Ugh. I've got nobody to blame but myself. Go! It's been done. I somehow lucked around that. I can't believe I was able to do that, I'll be honest with you, Chief. Okay. Plan is back in motion now. Plan is back in motion. So, spring up. Let's get our blue keys. That's not what I wanted to do. You know, maybe I've had the idea with the piece here, but the boost is way too much for my own mortal powers. I might just want to revisit this level again. But I've been doing that with the past 3 levels anyway. Quite frankly, I'm feeling myself overcooked. And I'm like, do I have the mental fortitude to keep doing this? And I'll be honest with you, I do not have any confidence in myself anymore. I have absolutely been drained of any and all confidence because of just how disastrous my platforming is. Puzzle solving has already been bad. Platforming is just a whole nother layer of, oh my goodness, Cruzy, you are so bad at this. That has been sapping my mental fortitude and strength to go on in a positive, conducive environment for myself. Ah! Okay, you know what? Just clear the level, Cruzy. Just clear the level by itself. You're already struggling to do that. Trying to get this puzzle piece has broken you beyond repair, girl. You are not cut out for trying to even get the collectibles. Let's be real. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. I wanna cry. You are so pathetic. You are so pathetic. How do you keep doing this? Oh my god. Do I need a running start? Help. I'm so glad Pointy isn't here to see this. I am so glad Pointy isn't here to see this. She would be so disappointed in me, more than she normally already is. okay. We are okay. Both red and blue have been activated. Activate. Good. Good. Head carried over. Don't hit that mochi. Do not hit that mochi under any circumstances. Otherwise, you will... I had to just put the head in the absolute worst position that I potentially could have right there, huh? Where I'm gonna have to make another falling jump for it, huh? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? What have you done? I didn't even mean to drop it there! You just screwed yourself up for no reason. I got it! The run has been saved. I didn't hit the mochi block. We can keep moving. I got all the keys needed. Just get out of this world. You aren't cut out for this. You are not. Oh my goodness gracious. Shimmy! Hey, Seija, so this is where you've been, huh? That's my business, not yours. Counter-attacking? Attacking? Oh, I'm so broken. Amano Kaju, Amano Jaku, Seija Kijin. Why are you always like that? What, you're hurt. I'll treat you back at my place. Descendant of the Insolins, Shinmyo Maru Sukuna. Oh, that was Sukuna speaking. Thanks, but no thanks. I'm not so pathetic as to be begging for charity. Again with the tough act. Why can't you just listen for once? Besides, I've got a proposal I think you'll like, Seija. How is it even possible to be that bad at wrapping bandages, princess? Oh, be quiet! If I weren't here, you wouldn't even be doing this much. What are you, my mom? I'm your mom now! You're making me blush. Ugh. So, what's this about a proposal? Right! Take a look at this flyer. This is... Word on the street is that they're holding a Danmaku contest as a fireworks festival at the Genbu Ravine. A Danmaku contest. Right. On the surface, it's just a summer fireworks event. But the fireworks are actually going to be Danmaku using spell cards. So what? I'm not going to some dumb kids festival with you. Come on, don't say that. I haven't even gotten to the interesting part yet. It's a Danmaku contest, but officially Reimu is the host. So, basically, the guests feel safe as long as she's handling the event. That's no fun, right? All those weak, defanged spell cards. The way I see it, that's not even Danmaku. So I want us to flip that dumb kids festival on its head, which is where you and your power come in. I'm talking a real-life revolution. So, are you in? I think I'd hear those words from you again, princess. But, are you sure? I betrayed you once already, you know? And you're asking me to do this with you. Isn't that way too risky, even for you? What are you talking about? You're the only one I can ask to do this, Seija. Ha! How boring. The ultimate boredom. So, when's this Danmaku contest? What do you want me to do? Glad we're on the same page. It's on the X of X. We'll have to right when the festival is hitting its climax. And it's not like I'm asking much of you, just to flip over the rules of the contest themselves. Oh, I like the sound of that. I can't wait for this. Ah! Hey, don't move around so much. If you want this to go off without a hitch, focus up on healing first. Fine, I get it. I'll finish up with those bandages already. Yeah, your wish is my command. Thank you, Seija. So cute. Their relationship is, complicated game-wise, but it still is a very sweet one. Next world. Alright, let us see what it is, and then I'll probably use the chance for a restroom break. I think for a fact, though, I have not gotten a new fashion, right? Not necessarily. There is cat ears, though. I will put that on. I don't remember if I had cat ears last time around. But let us take a look at our next world, and then it is bathroom time. Ah! We are looking at dream straps. Hello? Sign too good to pass up. You'll jump when coming out of a gap orb. Make good use of the square stages. Oh, Yukari time? Or does Doremi have any dialogue on this? I want to try to talk to her for a little bit. And she's just saying tooltips. Alright. In that case, let's get that up real quick then. And then, quick restroom break. Alright. Round 2, and VTube Studio is not working. Well, this is a little bit unfortunate. Let me refresh it then. See if it trats me or not. Oops. I literally just went away for like a few minutes to use the restroom, get new water and everything like that or so. Come on, VTube Studio. It's not like things were really that bad now. Was it? Well, I guess we're going to Fuji-Tet for the moment then. Alright. Fuji-Tet, where is my voice channel? Where is my dump voice channel? Okay, while I'm waiting for Fuji, while I'm waiting for VTube Studio to reboot, I guess I'm just gonna be a Pixel for now. So let's get back onto it. And now to the depths. Funky, hello. Press up in front of a gap orb to warp to its counterpart. Interesting, so let us take stock of what's going on here. Key, spring needed probably. Blue goes to red. Gap orbs can be picked up just like heads. Interesting. So I can use it as a free jump. And since you jump getting out of a gap orb, you can do something like that. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I understand. And I find that absolutely interesting. If I go down, I won't be able to pick it back up again. The main thing is you don't bounce on a gap orb. And I'm also going to die if I try to do something like that. Okay. I only have one head to play with though, so let's view the rest of the map that we're looking at here. What do I need to do? I need to be able to hit a red switch. Where is a red switch? A red switch is currently MIA. Unless I can toss a head down. I can toss a gap switch down. Or whatever potential reason. I can carry a head through a gap switch. Just test something. It will go through, but then I have no way to actually get back to it. Oops. Oh, toss around. It's fine. I'm sorry, I'm tapping back and forth for VTube Studio. So, what is the big idea here? Yellow is there to grab. I need to grab basically all keys as per usual, almost. A yellow key needs to be grabbed on the way somewhere. There's a blue key. There's a red key. Where is a yellow key? Yellow is up there. And jump around like that, because the gap switch is giving me enough distance, and then I can jump back safely. Need to actually use my head to get on over. And then the idea would probably be I need to toss this gap switch down, ain't it? Good. Just use it right ahead for the moment here. And let us think. I think the idea is I take this gap switch and I toss it down. That way I have a way to get up and get down basically here. Yellow opens up. I can hit that red switch, which allows me to get the spring. And get the spring without being completely locked out. Why is there a small platform here? Also, VTube Studio is working again, so I will immediately swap back. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay. I have a flip switch. Which means... I can potentially put a head here. Just flip back and forth. Like that, or if there's a way to jump and cheese, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But in that case, then, we just kind of chill. I almost destroyed myself on that. There's nobody to blame but myself for doing that, Chief. I'm gonna be real with you. Okay, try it again. Bring this gap switch over. Don't toss it into the abyssy yet. Still very much so do need it. Now I toss it into the abyss. Grab and go. Actually didn't spend the blue. Is there any reason to have to hold on to it? No, not really. Or technically I will have to spend it later, but that's beside the point. Fact is I hit the red switch. And carry a head over. If possible, of course, I want to preserve the head. That way I can get the puzzle piece. As the main conceit then is I'll be bringing the spring over. Okay, don't boost up enough by accident on its own. You will naturally get the what's-his-face for me. You'll naturally get the key for me. Now I need to use this gap spring. Hit the switch, exactly so. Hit the head back. Oh, I bounced on my own head. Oh man, dude, that is so annoying. I had everything set up just right too, and then I just screwed it up without really thinking too much. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. That is just a mechanical execution error more than anything. We're fine. We are fine. My salty? Not much. It was, once again, that was a mistake of my own volition, so legitimately cannot comment on it too much. Go back and forth for our spring. I really do like the idea of the gap spring. Because now, like you're seeing, I have to essentially play babysitter with it to a degree in moving around, making sure that I'm getting everything that I need. And it's basically a different type of head with its own unique restrictions, which is really cool. That's another play on formula that I wouldn't have thought of, ever creating on my own. That I didn't think the game would necessarily do. That would get more like, switches and everything like that or so. It's interesting, Okay. I think what the game's asking out of me here in this case then is to bring the second gap spring over. Is the idea here. The main thing is I'm going to need to shoot this head to get the puzzle piece. I'm going to have to get a gap spring downwards to get to the key. Like so. Oh, but I'm just a little short when it comes to actually getting up. I should have brought the gap spring a little bit higher then, huh? Because now I'm just a little... Unless I can just bounce all the way up perfectly with the spring. But otherwise, I am just a little bit short on my end goal. Oops, I should have slowed myself down a little bit more. That is comically frustrating, Cruzy. You had the solution enough in your grasp, and then you screwed it up at the last second there. You know how to get the, what's his face, how to get the puzzle piece, and, you know, you just didn't execute anything right with it afterwards. It's alright, though. It's alright. I guess I can just leave you over here for the moment. Pop. Hit. Let's go ahead, boost back around. This is annoying. Good. Now that it's set up, I need to reverse. I'm trying to see if I could double tap the gaps and the gap, but I couldn't. It's fine. I moved too fast for my own good. I was keep calling it gap springs, but it's gap orbs is their technical term, I suppose. But I legitimately just, I did my first mistake again, for no other particular reason other than I am a big fat doofus. You can't stop messing up. Toss. Grab the orb. And let's get moving, Cruzy. Okay. Let's not mess up execution this time, if it can be helped. If it can be helped at all. Let's just toss it a little bit further on and hope that it can still grab the key. It did not grab the key. I hate myself and everything right now. I just don't want to fall into the head by accident. I think that's more than enough space, though. Okay, maybe I'm not too confident. Ah! Just be done with it. Just be done with it. I need to just get the keys and finish the level normally instead of trying to do whatever I am for these puzzle pieces. I already forgone last world's entire puzzle pieces, so why am I even trying for these ones? Am I really torturing myself this much for these collector items that I know I'm not even going to be able to get the fruits of my labor from? Kind of am. Okay. Here we go again. Here we go again. This is very doable. This is very doable, without a doubt. I just, you know, I keep messing up at inane positions for no reason other than I'm just inept. Good. Good start, good start. Swap these two. decent. Swap again. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got it. Now take it slowly. You got the head. Let's just hit the switch and not dink your head. Good. Good stuff, Cruzy. You can get up there naturally with just a jump. Okay. I can toss it down safely without worrying. And spend this head. And go ahead, bring the spring and everything over. If I'm carrying a gap orb, can I still take it? No, you cannot. Interesting. That's good information to know, because then I gotta swap things a little bit here then. I don't have the extra head anymore, so I can't make the jump. I can't make the jump. Because I can't do anything with the gap orb in my hand. I can't toss the gap orb because I'm stupid. Okay, let's rewind things before I do something irreversible. I'm stranding either a gap orb or a head down here. I could get a spring and the head up here. But then I can't actually get the gap orb to go downwards, which is the main thing. I have to get the gap orb down one way or another. Brain is cooked. Brain is cooked. I got nothing, dude. I really got nothing. Just right. Okay, if I toss a gap orb down here, I can get the green key. But then, let's say I tossed. If I did something, I'd toss this this gap orb here. I can return to the blue, but then I have no way to get the spring for my extra jump that I need. Let's reverse something real quick. This jump is enough to be made with just a head, not the spring. If there's a way for me to boost up high enough with the spring, I would be all ears to myself here. But I am currently not all ears, as I am struggling. There's an extra head? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all, dude. There's been an extra head hiding after you hit the red switch the entire time, and I was just supposed to know about it. My calculations were off by one head length because I just was supposed to know that there's an extra head just lurking around right there after you hit the red switch. well, I think that changes things pretty dramatically, right? Okay, so that recontours a little bit of what I might want to be doing. I have to have a way to still get up to there, which means tossing that gap orb is out of the question. I think what it might be asking me to do is sacrifice the head short term to get to the spring. Oh my goodness gracious, you absolute buffoon. Sacrifice the head early to get to the gap orb. I'm sorry, to get higher reach, so maybe you can set the gap orbs right next to each other. You absolutely suck at platforming, and you should never do a platformer ever again, Greasy. It's not even the position I want to place that on the higher ground before I made the jump, but then I made the jump without really thinking about it because I'm just kind of frustrated with myself, and oh, this ain't good. This ain't good at all, Chief. Okay, that still stands. I want to toss that head down here, potentially. I want the spring to be up here. It feels like I'm going to be, like, just, like, a point too short, though. Unless I place the spring like this? No, I'm perfect then. Okay. This actually has a lot more weight to it. Because I can toss you down, unlock, and hit red. I don't have the freaking thing though. But since I've hit it, I can get my head bat. And get my head bat. And get the spring too. Spring setup, I mean. Get the extra head. And don't screw this up, Cruzy. Do not screw this up. Two heads. Head set up. I'm walking in right now. You can probably tell, but I am so nervous about screwing this up. Okay. I have to get the spring. Good. Puzzle piece obtained. We have a very good working idea here. We have an idea. We have a really good idea. But first and foremost, hit the switch so I don't dink my head on the spikes and kill myself. Because now, I can get both gap orbs closer to each other. And we've done it. Because I was just supposed to recognize that there was a freaking... I was supposed to recognize that there was a freaking extra head in that little alcove there. And I after you hit red, and I never understood why I was a head short. I thought maybe it's something to do with trying to poke the gap orbs up to each other. But no! I'm just stupid! Just straight up grade 8 stupid! Dude, that one puzzle only took me 25 minutes. It's all about warping. Okay, what do we have here? Just the 2 Yap Orbs. Mochi Blots, conveyor belts abound. I can hit blue? And I can't hit the switch naturally then. Okay. Actually, I can probably hit it if I warp. Oh, but then it rots me out. Unless I boost my way around, but then I'm stuck. So first and foremost, get you in a position to where I can warp without spending my wiles away. Next, recognize what needs to be done here. What can you hit, Cruzy? Hitting that switch doesn't necessarily do much for me here at all. Not immediately, at least, though. Hitting blue doesn't do much for me. If I boost up by accident, then I'm effectively locked out because I have to basically have an extra head, and I have to have 2 heads basically to even get all the way up. In that case, then I have to grab a key, one way or another here. That would be the blue key in this situation, but then I'd potentially be locked. But I use a head and bring the gap up. So let's do that, is what I was going to say. So head, get the key, and then using that, I want to be able to warp up. So first part done. Next, simple enough. I hit green once, which disables those. I can get yellow at any time then. Do I have to hit blue ever again at all? No, I do not. It seems. No, I do not. Okay. If I boost around like that, it opens the way. I don't have a way to even get back to the gap if I wanted to at that point then. That I need to enable red somehow. Okay. I'm starting to unravel this. These are their own disconnected enough puzzle rooms, of course. I need to just piece them piece by piece while also maintaining my ability to warp. I think sacrificing the head right there is the good idea here, and I think those alcoves are meant for me to keep warping back and forth to each previous puzzle solution. Okay, we're fine. Just don't hit these mochi blots by accident anytime soon, Cruzy. Good. Lovely. Back up to a head. Green was hit. We carry the spring and we save the spring. Next. Toss the gap down, take the head with me. Yellow is only being spent on getting through here, which is good. I want to bring my heads through. Well, this is a failed run already, just spiritually. Because I feel like I need to be able to preserve those heads. Good. Okay. Take it slow, Cruzy. You figured out 2 of the rooms. But this next one is kind of throwing me for a minor loop. I am not going to lie. Okay, sprint obtained. Place you right here. Run around. Toss the jab. Get your key. That's a key to freedom. Good. Put you two in the corner for the moment. Ah, shoot. I'm still gonna leave one because I put you all the way up, didn't I? Mistake. Okay. Well, it's already happened, so can't say too much more than that. Let's figure this one out, though, while we can. I'm gonna have to spend the head to shoot, no matter what. There is nothing positive from it shooting the other way. Well, technically there is. To an extent, I can break the first two. But then what am I really doing past that? Not like I can really boost. I'm gonna have to use a screen one way or another in that case then. Warping around is not gonna help me. I can just grab the green spring on its own. Good. Okay, green spring over here. Keep the blue warp just right here for the moment. Toss. Grab. Let's poise this out here. Something like this. Right? Okay. I have one head at my disposal. Where is the puzzle piece even? Is the thing I should be asking myself. Puzzle piece is above the switch. If I shoot and open up the entire lane, there's not necessarily a way for me to get up there. Let's just finish the puzzle first and foremost. Let's just shoot the head up and open the lane like so. Because I just want to be able to get the red key. Red key obtained. I am definitely gonna have to bring the gap up with me. That way I don't soft-lock myself out of getting all of my items. I say as I soft-lock myself out of getting all of my items. Oh, so am I just stuck? Not necessarily. Okay. I can definitely bring the gap up if I want. But then what is the idea here then? I mean, I sacrifice a head. Such a head. It goes all the way around. And I get it back. We're just boosting it up on that spike platform. Interesting. In which case then, I can just boost up and around. And then, yeah, quit a level. I need to see what that conceit is with the other room, though. I'm going to just peer back into that stage just to see what's going on with that room, then. I'm just curious how one would even try to get the puzzle piece there. So same idea as before, Cruzy. Good job so far, girl. Go ahead, drop around. So let's say I just shot the head up on its own. Thinking silently to myself right now. I want to be able to bring the spring here then. So I need to use this head as a potential boost up. I don't even need the head for a boost up then. Oh, but I need to get the spring. I still need to get the spring one way or another. Oops. So in that case then, swap my ideas. Or do I? Kind of stuck otherwise though. No, I'm not. Swap the two. You idiot. So when you activate that there, it does allow you to get your pieces back that you've lost. Oh, but did I set it up in a bad way to where I can't? Need all your resources to complete this puzzle, right? Okay. I think I figured it out myself. You need to place the head on the corner. That way, you can achieve the head and the spring on their own without messing up your routing too much more. Okay. Am I actually proud of myself for once for figuring out a solution on my own? Kind of, but this one kind of had a binary path. It's either the thing was either pointing left or pointing right, so I don't necessarily feel like this was the worst one yet. But regardless, I am proud of myself to an extent. No, let's think rationally here for 2 seconds, Cruzy. I don't necessarily need a spring. I can leave that down as a boost up. The main thing is I do need a head though. Well, I need to boost up one way or another. I need a head no matter what. If I bring the head up, then I can't gap for it. I might have tricked things a little bit here. If I boost up and around, I can still get to the gap. Remember that, Cruzy. You still can't get to the gap. Because you can just boost up. Yeah, you can just boost up and around. I got the Bonky ice cream? What? That visit's activated, so I have gotten my head back. I have my natural boost. And then I have the last boost. I've done it. Oh, brain is mush. Brain is mush. Cruzy brain is mush. Mush, mush, mush. Continuing on. Increasingly complicated memories. Okay. Red fairies? Bombs? Okay, first and foremost. These are just bash fairies, so they're just going to knock me into next week. I don't have any heads to play with, seriously. Well, there's nothing much to do here, but what this fairy potentially bash me at the right way, right? Let's position ourselves like this. He does boost me down perfectly. Nice. Let's get ourselves ahead. And let's go ahead and get a key out of that then. So we have gotten a Bonky head. What else is there to be used? If I activate blue, I can actually get through. Let's go ahead and carry you over, see what's going on. And activate the switch whenever I want at that rate then. So what I want to do then is grab my one single Bonky head. Toss. And get the blue key, right? Perfect. Then I just activate again. Get that one senior head badge. Get a second head at a point. And I probably need to use it to detonate that bomb block. I'm assuming the bomb block will, open things up all the way through. Or it'll allow me to get through to the green key. I need the green key to get to the exit, correct? Yes, to get to the exit. And that'll allow me to hit the red switch, which gets me safety once I get a red key. This yellow key grants access to here. And I do have the red key already. So main thing here, it's just straight up hitting these blocks before you go and detonate, right? Then, after that, I have yellow, which means I can go ahead and detonate here. Blow up all those bomb blocks. Sweet. I have to go back and hit the switch though, real quick. Just because if I jump, I'm going to die. Did I need a head? No, I did not. Good. That activates red. We can be on our way. Fairy's just gonna walk to the end of the tunnel. That is such a creative solution to the puzzle. To be able to cheese the fairy out by using the gaps. I was about to say, how am I going to get past it exactly? And there is a way to get past it. You cheese the fairy by teleporting when she's going to hit you. What a creative and elegant solution. I really, really do like that as a puzzle. And also just as like a cool little, you know, mechanic to really flex on. So then, there's another question. You can get the puzzle piece then, potentially, but then you are you don't have the head to actually get back around then. So unless if there is another head that I was not using, which unfortunately there is not, there's no way for me to get that piece. My only question then is, what is that black fairy necessarily doing then, if anything at all? For now, let's just finish the puzzle, or let's just finish this up here. Finish the solution, and then see if killing the black fairy does anything for our chances then. It's that, or I don't need to use a head that early, is the other thought that comes to my mind. To get the red key. Okay, hold off. Maybe like right here? More forward, so actually I have to like the 1 block distance. The 1 block jump for the beef. Perfect. Alright. So activate blue. Let's go ahead and get our head. So yeah, what happens if I kill this fairy? It really didn't do much for us, Chief. I'm gonna be real with you. So... Killing the fairy really didn't do much for us here. I need to have I need to carry head over one way or another. There's a reason why you could jump there. Could you actually bring both gaps over? I need to check this for myself, which means we are doing this stage over again, basically. But I have a greater understanding. Just play through it like you would normally, Cruzy. Play through the stage like you would normally. Main thing is, you are going to spend the head like normal. Spend the head like normal. As you will have to use it to get your keys, one way or another, of course, anyway. Good job so far. You need to flip that back, actually. Now 1, 2, 3. Go ahead, toss this down, because my initial assumption is the fact that when I destroyed it with the bomb blocks here, there isn't a way for me to necessarily get around. I thought that there'd be a way. I thought because there's that little platform right there, that there'd be a creative way for me to boost around. There's no springs or so I'm honestly a bit stumped on how I'd be able to get like maybe another head there one way or another, since I do have to destroy stuff. Give me 1 second here, by the way. Yeah, just gotta destroy DM. Alright. Haste is waste. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. What are the constraints that we're working with here? We've got a green key to grab, 1 green. Pieces up there, don't mind that. I have to, in essence, just hit a red switch. And the puzzle finishes itself, basically. What can I do to enable myself hitting the red switch? Not immediately much. there's a key here, so chances are... Best case scenario, you find if you shoot up, you refund a head. Shoot to the right, you get a spring which you can use to potentially get upstairs and get a head. Shoot to the left, you get a key. You need to do it in a particular order though. So you need to get green key first, then blue, then red. Red key last. You can manually get red key last over there. So let's start with this assumption. Green first. Green first. Let's take the gap. We can get around. If I bring the spring up with me through the gap, then I can get the extra head. Perfect reasoning. Now I can get back around and immediately use the green key. Haste is waste, don't be hasty. Next up, I'm back to 2 heads. I need to get blue. Blue key is obtained through shooting to the left. Good. Ah! Issue. Spotted. So if I get the blue immediately, then I die. So, we try this again. Same initial calculus. Get green key first. Green key first. And let's boost around. Refund our head. And bring our resources over here. What constraints, plus lack of constraints, do I have over here? On the right side. If I boost around with the spring immediately, nothing really too much to write home about. I'm blocked off from reaching anywhere else. And it's not like that spy platform's doing much for me here. Next thing to potentially do then would probably just be spend a head to get a head. Then what does that open up for me? There's those 2 colors there, but there's not like a flip switch for me necessarily. The other idea that comes to my mind, of course, though, is I can just basically use the gap as a reusable head to an extent. I just need to fire 1 more head. And that's really it. So I can use the head to boost. And try to get around, like so. But the drill doesn't leave much to the imagination then, huh? I'm just kind of playing around with my constraints here. I think the main idea, though, is that I need to use this spring, one way or another, to get up there, to the top, and get the blue while the gap is over on this side. So let's play around with that idea here. I know I've wasted a head already, but the fact is, I am experimenting. Okay. Too high. Too high carrying it, but does that actually screw me? Yes, it does screw me. So I teleport back, then I immediately die. Okay. Ideas are here, though. Ideas are here. I have a really strong case for what I want to do. I want to jump around afterwards and see what I do so I don't get out of spending my heads in that particular manner. Thinking to myself, though, if I don't spend, I'm gonna have to use a spring to get up there anyways. But then really, what's... Puzzle piece is one part of the equation. It's always just one part of the equation, Cruzy. So just don't think too much about it right now. Just figure out the level. In which case, I think you have the right beat on it. Does the gap actually get propelled up if I press it like that? Yes, it does. Interesting. There's no use to really propelling the gap up, rather I can't even get it all the way up. In that case then, on here, unless I use the spring, but then what good use is that? Because if I'm using the spring, I'm really getting up there anyway. So I can get all the way up like this, almost. And I'm still gonna be head down, no matter how I spin this yarn. Guess I could spin the head like this, in this case then. Get around, but then I'm still going to be a head short, considering how I need to shoot ahead at all times. Even be able to get up. Only other recompense is if I take the gap up, but then I'm unable to even fetch myself back then. Let's stop overthinking. Don't look at the puzzle piece, Cruzy. You keep doing this to yourself every time you think you have an easy solution, but the puzzle piece is never easy to get. So stop thinking about it that way, okay? Just clear the level, and worry about being a completionist later, if that's really burning you up. Let's just get our replacement head. Green. Put you right here. Have to get blue next. Let's face, we will start boosting around. I think the idea is shoot the head this way. Unlock, move up, grab the key. Unlock. There we go. Those lots are all done and dusted with. Which is wonderful news for us. Then that means I can just say screw it to the top half here. We have access to completing the puzzle. Now, if I did want to really start overcooking at that rate then, this actually does open up the way for me to get all of my resources on one side. Maybe it is actually time to overcook. Hold on. There's actually an idea to be had, there's no worries of dying otherwise. You're gonna hate me for this. But I have an idea. There is a legitimate idea in the rots here to be made. Boost everything up. You know, I might have screwed things a little bit. But it's fine. Spring. Good. hate to spring here. Get this head. And then that gets me the piece. Now I can just peacefully drop downwards and finish the puzzle. Okay! The cook was to finish the puzzle first and pull all your resources, because that's why the blue switch was right there, to stop you from doing so. I overcooked! And then I made dessert. Somehow. How have I gotten, like, 2 pieces? Actually, I've almost done... I got 3 out of 4 pieces so far. I am very proud of myself. Somehow. Okay. Take a sip of water real quick. Figure out what is next here. After I check my Discord messages. Okay, we're good. Alright. 1 head. Conditional blocks. I need to activate blue and red to finish the puzzle. The gaps here only allow me up for the virtue that blue is activated. This will reverse the conveyor belt. Reversing the conveyor belt, I really don't think it does much for us here. What the heck? Well, I do think it has to be done with me getting ahead here. That allows me to actually boost around and get one of these gaps over here. This here to play with. Let's see where the gap has traveled. It has traveled in a safe spot, so I can TP over. Now, another puzzle crux begins. The crux of the puzzle is I need to understand when to enable those mochi blocks, which essentially means after I get each key. To an extent, that is. If I activate the mochi block, the head becomes unsalvageable. Yes? I put something there. I'll put a head there. That enables my way over. But it doesn't enable anything else, obviously. I need to be able to push red over somehow. So how does that work then? Does hitting that mochi block just enable red? No, it does not. Oh, but there's another way over there. Is that a red hair? No, there's gotta be a reason as to why that's enabled then. Let me test another theory then while we're here. It will push the head up. Gotcha. So I'm not completely locked out of any ideas that I want to brew on here. That is something to consider. The fact is, I can't grab red early. The red key, that is. I'll unlock this, which screws me over. Interesting. Hi, Kappa. Yup, I feel you there. Black Friday was certainly a day of work, and we all are getting through it, brother. But do take it easy. I'm not going to be streaming too much longer, because you know how my brain gets with this game. Brain is mush. Very, very mush. So we are just going to take it easy after I finish this round of puzzles, I feel. So let's go ahead and go down. This gets us our extra head. And the idea is I need to get all of the keys. Obviously. Recipe yourself as much as you gotta. Yeah, you know I'm going to, of course. If I'm at head level, I'm gonna set our regular level. I should be able to grab the blue cube without even trying then. In that case, right? So then the only problem, I don't have anything blocking there. So I do think this Mochi block has just gotta go immediately. Then, oh, but I'm carrying the head, so I'm gonna get the red key. An absolute buffoon. Where was the puzzle piece even? Is it all the way up here? What the heck? I don't want to trifle with that at all, Chief. So, it's asking you if you want the puzzle piece. You need to have one of each key already, and you need to have the head on that block. So you need to have the head on, okay, that's why you need the head, that's why there's an extra conditional block. You need to have the head on the conditional block and have grabbed all keys. How I'm supposed to get all keys in that case then is of course the next question, and then how to get up there is the extra one. Which means you just gotta bring the spring over. So it's actually not that bad of a solution. Or rather, not that bad of a workaround. The fact is, it still is a puzzle in itself. First and foremost, get the gap over. Non-negotiable. Has to be done. Gap has been brought over. Next, head obtained. You have to hit the red switch, which means at minimum you need the green key. Once you hit the green key, everything becomes so much easier. But if you already use your green key, there's no way for you to get to puzzle piece, because you've used your only key at that rate then. One thing at a time, Cruzy, one thing at a time. What the heck are you supposed to do here? Would you be able to... Okay, thought experiment. I can't even get back to the gap, dude. Wait! It's not over! It's not over yet! The Mochi pushed the gap, but I'm still going... Wait, hold on. We're fine. You idiot. You imbecile. You buffoon. You should have tossed the gap in the middle! What are you doing? Oh. Oh. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Gap is over. Okay. Get head. Activate block. Or toss this in the middle. I'm just gonna hit my head. I'm contemplating right now, but I'm also contemplating about ending myself. Because I am trying to figure out the calculus here. Get the extra head. I can flip y'all, but of course, the orbs are shooting. How am I even supposed to get over at that rate? Because it's not like I can necessarily, I mean, as opposed to that rate, I'll just activate the mochi block. Yeah, I'm locking myself out of the mochi block because I keep trying to tell myself that, hey, I'm going to have to go for the puzzle piece when I don't have to. I legitimately am making this job a lot harder than it needs to be. Yeah, you need to have the mochi block there, or you need to have it activated if you even want to get to the puzzle piece, so don't worry about it, Cruzy. Don't worry about it. Just hit the button, disable things, and let's get on with our lives. You have made this a lot harder than you ever needed it to be. But it's fine, it's fine. Let's just account for things. Done. Stuff grabbed. What have you done? What have you done to yourself? I have no words. I continue to disappoint myself in obscene ways. How does this keep happening? Who keeps doing this to yourself? Well, obviously it's me, myself, and I. But oh my goodness, this is an atrocious performance. This is so bad. How do I keep doing this, man? Legitimately, I need some help. I really do need some help. Red hit. Head carried over. Gap goes. Oh, we can just go ahead and put the gap down. I know what I want to do at this rate anyway. Activate red, just jump over, don't hit those. The head goes there, and guess what? We're out of here. Afterwards, we get to it. Despite all my trials and tribulations, people, I got to it. If I wanted to get the spring out of there, though, I'd have to get the gap down. So once I spring upwards, I refund all my keys, get the puzzle piece, and then just take those purple springs back. Then, when I get the spring, I just teleport that, and then yeah, I just do that all over. Either way, this world is over. Oh, there's still one more world, dude. Do I save it for a last stream? Honestly, I would at this point. Because I am mushy. Who are you? I'm the you in your dreams. I'm you, but also not you. The Rokuro Kubi Horo. Horror, dude, I'm mush. So you've finally shown yourself, have you? Dreamworld Sekibanki. Doremi, what's going on here? In the Dreamworld, it's just Dreamworld Sekibanki. Separate from the Sekibanki in the real world. It's the same for everyone else too. For everyone in the real world, there is a Dreamworld counterpart. However, Dream residents are especially sensitive to their emotions, and Dream Sekibanki makes that particularly obvious. I'm just sick of it all. Oh, this being friend's hogwash. Have you forgotten your duty as a yokai? With all the energy from these memory fragments, it's more than possible for me to switch places with you. I'll collect all your memories, and all of Gensokyo's memories. All of them. Then I'll swap with you, my rotten self, and put the fear of heads back in Gensokyo. And there she goes. Crap, what are we going to do? What do we do? It seems she's after the remaining memory fragments. We must go after her. Dormy. Yes, now that it's come to this, I suppose you'll need an explanation. First of all, memory fragments flowing into the dream world is believed to be caused by various people having their emotions destabilized. I can imagine all sorts of reasons for this, but for simplicity's sake, let's say they've been stricken with self-loathing and the like. This has an effect on the dream world, which I believe led to this incident. Normally, it would be my job to prevent this sort of thing, but someone's been distracting me. And that was me? Precisely. The dream Sekibanki is planning to use the memory fragments to switch place with the real Sekibanki. As I mentioned earlier, dream world residents are fundamentally sensitive to emotions, and moreover extremely honest. She must be extremely dissatisfied with her real self to go this far. Even so, that's no excuse to wreck everything. I'm me! I have to stop her. All the remaining memory fragments are in one place. I'll create a door to your last destination. Please, be careful. Thanks, Dormy. Here I go. What an overtly good-natured person. Isn't that right, Yukari? I thought it was gonna be Yukari world, but yeah. Is the cat out of the bag? Yokai that works in the boundary, Yukari Yakumo. I take it you predicted this and sent in the real Sekibanki. So the ruler of dreams sees right through me then. Well, even if a solitary yokai does run rampant, its consequences are negligible to say the least. That said, I still do not wish to have the rules of Gensokyo disrupted. Says the woman who just meddled with the dream world. Ooh, how scary. Well, I did what I could. The rest is up to her. Jeez, why can't being the ruler of dreams ever be easy? Now then, I need to hurry to where Sekibanki is too. World clear. Doppelganger cleared dream straps through stage 5. Well, one more world. Let's go and do a puzzle then, and then call it there at that point, I feel. But, holy crap. Brain is very, very mushy after all of that. Very, very mushy. Do you have anything to say then, Dormy? Nothing too special there. Look, what was in the mysterious room again? I just want to check. Just the Jerry attack thing. Okay, nothing too much more. Maybe for post-game stuff. Real quick, let us check your collections in new fashion. Still love how the Shanghai doll is there. A pumpkin! That's funny, but I will go with cat ears, of course. Let's just take a look though, like I said. Let us see what the last world is, and see if oh, not see. I'm saving it for next stream. This game makes my brain do mush. Note, memory fragments still incomplete. Red? Many orders are smudged and unreadable. Still incomplete. The depths. Sign too good to pass up. Made it this far, nothing can stop you. Have some confidence. That's sweet, but I don't know. There are 5 levels, it seems. Interesting. Usen, you'll sit at your feet get caught and keep jumping towards D. Yep, well that seemed obvious. Blue keys, conditional switch, chain switch, ice blots, bomb blots. Two heads and only one head to start. 4 keys needed, and a red. That is a lot. That is very much so a lot. I don't want to deal with it right now, at the very least, so. Alright, we're gonna call it there, everybody. Wherever you are, wherever you may be, whether on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or more, it's been your Wonderful Wind Mage, your Cruz Ship servant, Chartreuse Proxy, ever and always at your service now. Oh, brain. Brain hurts. Brain mush. I'm just gonna take it easy now. Thank you everybody for coming on this stream tonight here. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow or not. It will just be up to how I'm feeling necessarily after my job work and everything like that, just because things have been busy. I'll see how my energy is, but the main thing is, I had a lot of fun here. Despite all my complaints on how bad I am at puzzle solving, that's a skill issue more than anything. But do take it easy now, everybody. Thank you for all the love that you've given me here, and let us please do take it easy.